Hi. Look, I know it's been a hot minute. I have a video in the works that is taking me forever to edit. But I really hope you guys will enjoy it when it comes out. In the meantime, I am uploading this video in order for you guys to keep coming back. Although this is already a dying channel. But yeah, today we're going to be on the let me start recording on this. Un momento, por favor. So today we're going to be on the r/dating advice subreddit and see if we can give my dating advice to sad, lonely sacks such as these people. But anyway, let's get into it. How about this one? Girl was eyeing me up, calling me handsome, cute, etc. Got her number, secured what I thought was a coffee date. Then she texted me this. Shut up. I would love that. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Yes. It's not a date, right? It's just a friend drinking coffee after work. My guy. That's the friend zone. This ain't a date, dog. This is a hangout. Friendly activities. You got played. No, you know what? I don't even think you got played. I don't think there's enough context. Because yeah, she was eyeing you up. That could have just been her looking at you. Just, this is casual. Called you handsome? You might have misheard. Like, hey, can he hand me some soap or coffee? Hey, can you hand me some coffee on our date? Got her number? Could be friends. I mean, by the way you make it sound, it could have just been a hangout, but you misinterpreted it as a coffee date. But there's not enough context on this one. Next, a guy I got into a car crash with wants to hang out with me. Should I give him a chance? Alright, obviously not, because one of you is definitely the bad driver. Without even reading it, somebody here is going to die without ever needing to... Damn, I don't have a joke. One of you is definitely going to die before this date or this relationship can even blossom. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so unfortunately, I got into a minor car accident today. I was being stupid, see? Y'all being stupid. One day you're going to be stupid and just, hey, let me drive into the ocean. See how it is. Alright, I was being stupid, running late, rushing. When I switched lanes too quickly without fully checking and hit a car in the next lane. When I pulled over to exchange license and insurance information with the other driver, out comes a cute boy with nice eyes. I was apologizing over and over for the accident and he was surprisingly chill about it. He was like, it's okay, after this happened, we have to go to the police station to file a report because the damages was pretty considerable. He suggested that we go to the police station together, so we did. After we finished talking to the officer, wrote our statements and all of that, he left before I did and walked out the door, only to find him waiting outside. He was like, I just wanted to tell you I appreciate how you are willing to take accountability for a mistake. I respect that. He asked me if I was hurt, which I wasn't, and then he started up a conversation. Found out that he was in grad school, new to my city, and then he asked me for my number. I don't really know what came over me, but I gave it to him, LMAO. He texted me like 30 minutes after, and we've been texting back and forth, and he wants to take me out, lol. Should I give this guy a chance? It's just weird. We met. It's just the weirdest way to meet someone, lol. Thoughts? Here's my thoughts. Do it. Because if you guys do get in a relationship, you don't have to pay anything for the accident anymore. Your insurance won't go up. You won't even press charges. This is the best financial move you can ever make in your life. Don't throw it away. Do it. But no, on a serious note, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, you guys met in a very weird way, but people have met other people in weirder places. If I remember this correctly, what's his name? The actor. Ryan Reynolds? The dude that plays Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds. Didn't he meet his wife, because she was a fan? I mean, weirder ways have happened. Yeah, I think you go for it. And he's in grad school, and you hit his car. Imagine how much more damage you can do to his life. You can go ahead. He can come at home one day. You're just fucking ripping up his furniture. He'll be like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, you know how much power you have over him now? You can do so much more damage now. Do it. Do it. All right, next one. How to tell an Andrew Tate fan I'm not interested. Oh, without even reading this. Best way. Look him dead in his eyes, like I'm doing right. Look him dead in his eyes, and say, "Hey, I'm a strong, independent woman." Immediately, he crumbles. Immediately, he crumbles. He falls into a puddle of sweat. He starts blabbering on about how that's not how women should work, and while he's rambling on, just walk away. He's gonna be stun locked. Just talking about how women should be. But let's still get into this. All right. I, 29 female, went on a second date yesterday with a guy, 28 male. When we first met, I was at a bar and we had a great time. So when he asked for a second date, I was happy to go. However, that all changed once we were out. Yeah, he came out, shaved, tattoos, shirt off, because that's how alphas are. No, it doesn't say that. On the date, he constantly kept quoting Andrew Tate, stating how women need to be submissive to their husband. He also said that he wanted to be just like Andrew. This guy idolizes Andrew Tate. Yeah, no shit. This guy's just a stan. He's just a stan. Like, this is middle school behavior. You want to be just like Andrew? And also, hold on, before we keep reading, who talks about that on a second date? Second date conversations are like, hey, you know, what do you do for a living? Well, that's like a first date thing. Second dates is like getting more into your life. Like, hey, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or, hey, what that ass do? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep reading. He kept asking me questions about my dating history. He even got jealous when I mentioned I had a personal trainer who was a male. He took a picture without asking and sent it to his friend. I expressed I didn't like that since he didn't ask if I was okay. He claimed since we were on public property, he can take a picture of whatever he wants. This dude's treating this like this is a Karen interaction. Oh yeah, I can take a picture of you. This is a recording. This is public property. I can do whatever I want. I can record you if I want to. Put it back. Put whatever. Put it back. I can do whatever I want. This guy's just an incel. He's just an incel. Let's keep going. He claims I told him I didn't like that. He shrugged it off and refused to leave. He also flipped off the barista that served us our coffee at Starbucks and thought it was funny. Honestly, I should have left him there when he did that, but I was his ride. Yeah, you should have left. I don't see how you didn't. Like, this guy is clearly just an asshole. He's just an asshole. And he's covering it up with Andrew Tate. See, people like this have always been assholes, but Andrew Tate has given them a reason to be more of an asshole, because now it's more of a popular male opinion that males have. And why does it matter if you're his ride? Just be like, hey yo, gotta go use the bathroom. No, this shit. Like, that's all you had to do. This should have been done by that paragraph. But I guess we can keep reading. When I was talking about a wedding I had to go in a couple weeks, he asked who was getting married. I explained my best friend and her longtime boyfriend who have 3 children together. They just wanted to make it official. The guy then asked what their roles were in the household. Without thinking, I told him the BF works, my best friend takes care of the kids at home. The guy I'm on a date with then applauded and said that that's how it should be. He also talked about how my best friend needs to make sure she keeps her figure right to keep her man happy. Fellas, men, my my male audience, come closer, come closer. If you ever tell your significant other to keep your figure up so you can stay with me, you are human garbage. And I will not be surprised if they slap the shit out of you and you guys are no longer dating. Don't ever say that if you want a happy life to none of your partners. Then I asked, what if the husband behaves poorly in the relationship, cheating, lying, etc.? Doesn't she deserve happiness in the relationship too? He stated if the woman stays in her place, those issues will never happen. If the husband cheats, then there's a reason for it. And he told me I need to ask myself, what did she do wrong to make him cheat? It astounds me that these people exist, and they say that on a daily basis and believes it. This guy is just a cheater. He is a cheater in disguise. This guy is planning on cheating on you before you guys are even starting to date. Like, this guy is setting the precedent now. I am going to cheat, and it's gonna be your fault. That is he's pre-manipulating. He is pre-manipulating for the manipulate if it goes high. Yes, this is toxic, but honestly, kind of genius. Babe, you shouldn't. What did you do wrong? Like, did I just have sex with this woman? Yes, but what did you do wrong? What did you do wrong to make me do this? You actually did this. You made me do this. So this is actually you doing it right now, and I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. Like, guy, that's how he's gonna be. That's how he's gonna be. At this point, I was ready to take him home. I made an excuse to end the day early and take him home. Later that day, he told me he liked me and wanted to see me more. I don't know how to let him down without him possibly blowing up. He showed childish behaviors too while on the date, and I wouldn't put it past him if he tries to be petty and act like an ass. Oh, he's already done that. I will be running into him again since my friend is dating his friend. Also, we live in the same area, so my chance of running into him are pretty likely. How do I let him know I'm not interested in seeing him again? You probably won't be seeing him a lot. Because number one, he doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a car. You've driven him this whole day. So all you gotta do is keep on driving. You see him on the street, just, hey, what's up? How'd Andrew Tate treating you? Oh, it's not? Ha, for sure. They just keep on going. You keep on going. Secondly, there's no simpler way of saying this. Just say, hey, I didn't have a good time. Sorry if that makes you feel bad. Hope we can still be nice. And that's done. That's done. That's how you break it off right there. Alright, we got time for one more. Why won't guy ask me out? Oh, it's obvious. You can't spell. Form a proper sentence and then he might like you. So anyway, that is the video. Thank you guys. I'm kidding. We're gonna read it. Why won't guy ask me out? I met this really cute, smart, and friendly guy at my university a few months ago. He started talking, and something about him made me super drawn to him. It was like every time I was around him, I felt like I was at home. The thing, I had never had a boyfriend before, so I'm inexperienced when it comes to guys. And it's the sweating emoji. I tried to stay calm and not come off as desperate. Fast forward, after hanging out frequently, he later sends me a text as usual. He usually texts first once in a while, and he was asking me if I wanted to go to lunch with him. I assumed he was asking me on a date. I told him I would love to. Honestly, I was super excited since I had never been asked out before. I told my friends about him, and they said I was being too easy to test him. To test him? And to test? Yeah, those are not your friends. You don't test people. You don't test people. People are people. You let people be people. And if that person likes you or not, that's how they are. You don't test people. Especially when you guys aren't even in a relationship yet. There should be no testing of the peoples. There should just be you being you, him being him, and you guys coming together. That's it. I, being shy and inexperienced, listened to their advice and later told the guy I was not able to go and apologized. He seemed disappointed through text, but said it was cool. He handled it pretty well, to be honest. Months after, I expected him to ask me out again, but he has been cold and distant. We don't see each other anymore. He texts me short when we used to have long conversations. I have been initiating all the what's it called? Initiate. Don't worry about my spelling. Don't worry. Matter of fact, editor, put this out the video. I've been initiating all the texts, but it's just not the same. What could have happened? I tell you what happened. This man probably did see it as a date. He probably did see it as, oh yeah, we're gonna go to lunch, then maybe I can actually have the dinner, then maybe we could keep on going to dinner or other dates and stuff like that. And then you just cut him off right there. And he probably went back to his friends, told them what happened, and they were like, oh yeah, she doesn't like you. Yeah, all because of your friends. This honestly, this could have gone a better way if you just didn't take your friend's advice and just went on the lunch date. Also, what do you gain from breaking off the lunch date? I don't get that part. Like, so you break off the lunch break, the lunch date, what is he supposed to do after that? Alright, camera's up again? Okay. Where was I? He breaks off the lunch date, then what? Because what do you gain? Is he supposed to get on his hands and knees? No. Please. I had a pretty good. Let's go on a date. Come on. Like, you see how that is? You see how that sounds? I personally think your friends were fucking with you. That's my 2-cent advice. Your friends were fucking with you. Your friends gave you bad advice. You should have just went on the lunch date. If you want to patch things up, just tell them. Just tell them, hey, I got some bad advice. I would really like to go on a date with you again. Like, be very straightforward. I think that will either, rekindle some of that lying feelings and maybe start afresh. But I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. This other video should be dropping in a month, probably. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know your advice in the comment sections. Tell me if my advice was valid or if it was tragic. And yeah, I've been here on Hard Thinking, and I'll see you around.